Okay, Kraig is running the pump today, hooked up to the hoses, attached to the sprinklers that we've got. So that we've got sprinklers running around the house, wetting everything down. We've got these two little guys. I think we might only be able to use one today.
Yeah,
but
I gotta get some pump. Maybe Andy and Lydia will have something for that.
We are trying to just take extra precautions, get everything nice and wet and soaked, so it's harder if a spark does come over from the fire. It'll land on something wet, so it's easy to put out, won't start a fire as easily. So we've been mowing the grass in the mornings when everything's wet and dewy. I took all the rugs away, the outdoor rugs away from the doors. Like we got a rug over by the bathroom, one by the guest cabin, one going into the main cabin. Our neighbor said it's a good idea to get those away because if a spark lands on that, it's just a direct like little path towards your house. So ow. So we got those all picked up away from the houses.
All right, turn it on. Now, not all that impressive.
I gave the chickens some old milk today and the cider's finishing it off. Oh, cider. It was coagulated.
The milk?
Chunky.
The milk?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you giving it to the dog? What if it gets her sick?
It's not bad.
She's got puppies.
It's not bad. You can use
Chunky milk to puppies?
Babe, you can drink chunky milk.
Well, you cannot. Not without vomiting.
Yeah. But it's not bad. It's just in a different form.
Yeah.
What else are you working on today?
Well, I was thinking about maybe doing the last box finally, but I'd have to use the chainsaw, and people are a little weird about using motorized stuff right now in the heat of the day.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really think of that. I was supposed to get up real early, but I goofed up and I slept in a little. So I'll have to do that tomorrow morning.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna see if maybe I could find something to set up this other sprinkler, but I think I don't know if that's even worth it now on account of
there's only so much pressure.
Yeah, there's only so much pressure.
So this guy has a different attachment on it that wouldn't fit just a regular hose, and I don't know if we have any sort of fitting that would work with it. We do have other little sprinklers. They're not
yeah, but I don't
tripods
want to take
like
any
that.
more pressure away from that. That one's barely going as it is.
Yeah.
We can just keep moving that around. It'll be a pain in the butt, but we just got to be sure that we turn it off well before the sun goes down.
Yeah. So right now it's running on sun power.
Let's go see how much power this thing's burning.
Okay.
Go over to ye old battery bank.
Mm-hmm. The battery house.
Oh yeah. And I got all this stuff kind of trimmed down, and a couple of spots need to be hit. I was gonna hit the rest of this morning, but yeah. You know how it goes.
Ooh, I hope you can see these grasshoppers flying around.
Yeah, they're really...
These are the big guys.
They're finally growing up bigger now.
Yuck.
Dozens of them kicking up every time you take a step.
We told you grasshoppers were a plague. Look at all those. Ew!
Supercharging load capacity is pretty nil. So we're doing just fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that we're making way more electricity than anything is burning right now. So we're doing good. I don't know, we did a little tutorial in here.
We sure did.
Yeah, this is where we put the distilled water in the batteries. We check it every month. And yeah, have yet to get any critters in here really, which is nice. We still got enough dirt to fill our last planter box.
One more garden box to go. And then we're actually thinking of, probably not this year because we don't have very much days left for growing.
Oh man, there's
but
grasshoppers all over it.
If we do some sort of a box along like the fence line,
should have fling water at it.
Wide enough to grow like peas, and I like to do cucumber that can trail up on the fence. Stuff like that. A little bit of shade, sort of something for them to climb up on, and it'll look nice.
Should I fling water over there? Scare everything off?
It'll just come right back.
Yeah.
There's grasshoppers in our garden.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be alright. But what we don't want is them laying eggs in there.
No. Well, they're gonna lay eggs everywhere else. How do you deter grasshoppers?
Well, I'm thinking we spray orange oil on the ones.
Orange oil.
I was reading an article that that's the a chemical-free way to deter bugs. I don't know if it's good for grasshoppers, but
maybe they'll like it.
Yeah, you can bring them all in.
Wouldn't that be just the best?
Sounds about right. Yeah, just been mowing and watering.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, what I can do, actually no, not with that pump running. Maybe this evening what I'll do is I have attachments for that, and I can flood this whole upper area real good and then do another attachment up over there by
the water pipe, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the logs.
Mm-hmm.
And have water flooding over there.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take turns having it right there. And then
what?
The sprinkler.
Okay.
Having the sprinkler right there where it's at. All the way on the other side of this cabin.
Over here.
And then all the way on the other side of this cabin. Because the fire is coming from that direction, and this is really our most worried about spot.
Mm-hmm. With all the tall trees and everything.
Don't get me wrong, fire can be just as dangerous coming from over here, but here we'd have a fighting chance. There, it's gonna get really hot, really bad, and that's also our way out. So,
yeah,
I'm just, we're hoping and praying that, the fire gets contained. We got a whole lot of first responders taking care of that, and thank you to everybody working on the fire, keeping us safe, and holy cow, you're in our prayers. And but it's out of our hands. You know what? We're not going to worry too much about it. My brother and his kids are coming out, and that's going to be at the end of this week. We're still planning on them coming out. They haven't shut down the other side of the area yet. And
if it gets too smoky or fire's too close,
if it gets to the point where I feel like there's any kind of danger whatsoever, I won't even have my wife here, let alone my brother and his kids. So, flying out from another state, So, anyway, so that's what we're doing right now.
We got to see our baby.
Now, the gal, the midwife, didn't really want to say for sure. She said, well, that does kind of look like a boy, but then it turns then it turns this way and it looks a little bit like a girl. It seemed like she was more convinced that it was a boy than a girl, but she definitely didn't want to be,
positive
on whether it was a boy or a girl. Brittany seems to be convinced that it was a boy.
I think it's a boy.
That would be real nice, but
We'll be happy with either or.
We just want a happy, healthy baby.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
So.
But it'd be really cool if it was a boy. There we go. A whole lot going on. Sun's beating down like crazy.
Hot.
We're just kind of taking care of a few things in the house too, so.
I gotta make a video today, so I get to be in the house.
Yeah, I get to be out here. I might do the edger with the electric edger.
Uh-huh.
I don't see how that could cause much of a fire. It's a plastic thing whipping around.
Yeah. Look at how chubby Cider's getting.
Chubsy Ubsy dog.
I'm thinking she'll have her puppies at the end of the month.
Right when my brother and his kids are here.
End of July.
So,
Oh, Cider.
about a week or so.
Nuh-uh. 2 weeks maybe.
2 weeks.
But she's getting chubby.
Chubby, yubby, yubby.
Doesn't help that she snacks on chicken poo. Cider. Hey!
She sure loves that chicken poo.
Quit crunching on that stuff. Backbone.
You have to get it right over the baby, and if the baby moves, so as you can tell, these are the legs, and then the umbilical cord is here. You can see 3 vessels in the umbilical cord. 1, 2, 3.
Those 3 little white dots.
That's exactly right. But telling the gender is, on this machine is just not going to be possible. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
That looks like a boy to me.
There's a little arrow in there, isn't there?
A little triangle.
But sometimes you get the umbilical cord in there and you see, now it looks like a girl.
Yeah.
Now it looks like it. So I wouldn't say with any certainty. And the knees are now together, so you can't see anything.
Come on, bud.
I wouldn't even guess, because I mean, in this position it looks like a girl, and then in the other position we thought we saw something, so I am not going to even
Suspense.
Yeah. Because the baby kicks in the placenta cushions the movements.
Okay.
So sometime between 18 and 22 weeks, you'll feel the baby move more.
So what position, like where's its head right now?
There's a foot.
In my tummy.
Baby's head is down. And the feet are up towards the top of the uterus.
So kind of like that.
Look at the hands.
Kind of like that, yeah, but they have so much space that they're kind of
Okay.
flipping around at
Wiggling
this
his
point.
fingers.
There you go.
What do you think, baby?
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, thank you for showing us.
Sure.
Want to do Piano Man? It's 5 o'clock on Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. All right, you've had enough.
Okay.